Welcome to Coffee with Viking. I am Mike. Cheers. Today's devotion: New life through encouragement. Acts 9:27. Barnabas took him and brought him to the apostles. He told them how Saul, on his journey, had seen the Lord, and that the Lord had spoken to him, and how in Damascus he had preached fearlessly in the name of Jesus. Things appeared hopeless for Paul after his long history of persecuting Christians. How could God bring new life to someone who appeared so set in his ways and so determined to destroy the work of God among many? Miraculous visions aside, Paul never would have stepped into his larger role in the church without the faith and encouragement of Barnabas. Perhaps you feel like you have a long way to go before you are able to serve others effectively, or maybe you're simply wondering whether you'll ever have God's life to share with others. It's possible that the missing piece is someone in your community who can lift you up at a time of confusion and uncertainty. You may need to lean on the wisdom of a mentor or friend who can help you see the potential that God has stored in you. As you take stock on your outlook and hope for the future, consider how someone else could make a difference the way Barnabas did. Perhaps you can also play that same role for someone who also needs that encouragement in the near future. Jesus, I trust that you can bring new life and restoration where I have no hope. Sometimes it does take someone else to mentor us and to keep us on that path, because sometimes we don't see it in ourselves, or we just don't feel it, or don't think that we could be used for anything by God. But sometimes God will put someone in our path to remind us that we are His children and that He is using us and will use us to help others. Anytime you raise a hand in helping someone, whether it be a neighbor holding a door, whether carrying in a lot of groceries or helping them carry in groceries, or helping a new neighbor move in, or if you're in the store and you see someone running short while they're up at the register and you help pay for the rest, that's God's way of using you, even in the simplest of tasks. And you could be the bridge that brings people to God. He could use you for that, just by doing the simplest task, or just by being an ear to listen to. Because sometimes all people need is just to vent and have someone listen with their ears wide open, but their mouth not going. And then sometimes people need that and then need advice when they're done venting. God can use us in any way. And if we feel like we're not worthy, or which none of us are, to serve God, let's just make that clear now, but He still uses us. But if you feel like God can't have a use for you at all, then there have been multiple cases where people will be put in your path to let you know that God is going to use you, or that He already has started using you for His will to help others. And someone out there may actually be called to be a mentor. And if God has called you to mentor others, then that is a great honor right there. But just know that God will use you when the time is right, when the moment is right. His timing is perfect. He's not ignoring you. He's just waiting for that right moment. Just trust in the Lord. Stay blessed. Stay caffeinated. Much love.